Good morning, it's Julie Jordan Scott. It is time for Thoughts on Thursday, and my thoughts this Thursday are all about books. I have 3 books I'd like to recommend to you, especially if you're a writer or a creative person, to help you grow in your voice and grow in your writing and just grow as a human being. The first one is called When Women Were Birds. It's by Terry Tempest Williams. She is remarkable, and this is short chapters, great stuff to learn, memoir and stories from her life, and ways for you to think a little bit differently about voice. She writes, what needs to be counted on to have a voice? Courage, anger, love. Something to say, someone to speak to, someone to listen. That's the 13th variation of 54, the very beginning. Great book. Check it out of your library. Go to a used book sale. Buy it. Read it over and over like I've done. Gave away my first copy. This is my second copy. This next book is called The True Secret of Writing by Natalie Goldberg. Now, Natalie Goldberg's best-selling book and most famous book is called Writing Down the Bones, which I resisted for years because I didn't like the title. The True Secret of Writing, I also don't like the title because it sounds so hypey, which is totally the opposite of Natalie Goldberg. Luckily, I bought it pre-publication, and then I read through and saw that she kind of meant it as a joke, so you'll have to read the book to find out why. Anyway, Natalie Goldberg is big on writing practice, so I wanted to read this to you about what writing practice is. It is something you choose to do on a regular basis with no vision of an outcome. The aim is not improvement, it's not getting somewhere. You do it because you do it. You show up whether you want to or not. Of course, at the beginning of something you have chosen that you wanted, but a month in, you often meet resistance. Even if you love it, inertia and obstacles arise. I can make better use of my time. I'm tired, I'm hungry, this is stupid, I need to listen to the evening news. Here's where you have an opportunity to meet your mind, to examine what it does, its ploys and shenanigans. That's ultimately what practice is, arriving at the front and the back door of yourself. Love her. And then finally, I'm reaching in. Hi, I'm nice and close now. Is a classic, The Land of Little Rain by Mary Austin, a recently discovered to me writer. Look who the forewords by, or the introduction's by Terry Tempest Williams. Hello. We're in a drought here in California, so I wanted to read this little section that is so sweet from her. She's writing about water. It is the proper destiny of every considerable stream in the West to become an irrigating ditch. It would seem the streams are willing. They go as far as they can or dare toward the tillable lands in their own boulder-fenced gullies. But how much farther in the man-made waterways? It is difficult to come into intimate relations with appropriated waters. Like very busy people, they have no time to reveal themselves. One needs to have known an irrigating ditch when it was a brook, and to have lived by it, to mark the morning and evening tone of its crooning, rising and falling to the excess of snow water, to have watched far across the valley, south to the eclipse and north to the twisted dike, the shining wall of Village Water Gate, to see still blue herons stalking the little glinting weirs across the field. Ah, now that, my friend, is some writing about something so ordinary. And especially ironic because she lived for a time of her life and the Eastern Sierras here in California, where Los Angeles has pilfered off quite a bit of the water from that area, which is very deserty. Anyway, there's some thoughts on Thursday. Read these books. Check them out at the library if you need to. Look for them in used book sales. One of my favorite spots to find books. These are actually all 3 books I bought new, which tells you something because I have so many books I've bought used. These all were bought new, and I don't regret a dime spent. So check them out. Enjoy them. Be a better writer, or a better person, or just a better you. That's being a better person, huh? Enjoy yourself. How about that? And I'm grateful that you're spending some of your Thursday here with me.